This section provides detailed information about taking foreign language courses at USC and the Foreign Language Placement Exam. Taking foreign language courses at USC. Many students will need to take foreign language courses to meet the Global Foreign Language, or GFL, component for the Carolina Core and the requirements of their program of study. A listing of GFL requirements for each college can be found on the Foreign Language Placement Testing website. Foreign Language Placement Exam. What is the Foreign Language Placement Exam? The Foreign Language Placement, or FLP exam, is an assessment that gauges a student's foreign language proficiency and the most appropriate course level that a student is prepared to take. The Department of Languages, Literatures, and Cultures manages FLP exams. Foreign language placement exams are offered both in person and remote, depending on the language and time of year. The format of the exam varies by language. Students who wish to meet the foreign language requirement in a different language should contact the placement director. Who has to take the foreign language placement exam? Most students who need to take a foreign language course at USC to meet program of study requirements will take the FLP exam. The FLP exam website provides a resource with a series of questions to help determine whether or not a student needs to take the FLP exam. There are specific situations where a student will not have to take the FLP exam. These situations include 1. The student has received AP/IB scores or transfer credit to earn foreign language course credit at USC. 2. The student wants to take a language not previously studied in high school or college. And 3. The student last took a foreign language course in high school or college 5 or more years ago. Students who want to study a new language, or it has been over 5 years since last taking a foreign language course, may submit the online placement exemption form to receive approval to register for an introductory level course. Taking the foreign language placement exam. New freshmen and transfer students are encouraged to take the FLP exam prior to attending orientation. FLP exams are offered throughout May, June, and July. FLP exams are offered the day prior to every summer orientation session for new incoming students only. Additionally, placement tests are offered a few days before the beginning of each semester, and again at least twice a month during the semester for both current and incoming students. Students must register online for an available time to take the FLP exam. Students are only allowed to take the FLP exam one time for a specific language. There are 2 specific circumstances where a student is allowed to retake an FLP exam. These circumstances are 1. If a period of 5 years or more has passed since the student last took the FLP exam, and 2. If the student studied abroad and wishes to demonstrate their increase in proficiency in order to meet their program of studies foreign language requirements. What foreign language placement exam scores are needed to enroll in courses? FLP exam scores determine the course level at which a student may enroll. Students must take the level of the course in which they have placed and are not permitted to enroll in a higher or lower level course. Please take a moment to review the FLP placement score table to see the placement test scores and course eligibility for each language. You may meet with a student who believes they were placed into a course level incorrectly. In this situation, it is recommended that students do the following. 1. Enroll in and attempt the course in which they were placed. 2. Speak to the professor about course placement concerns. And 3. Request that the professor evaluate language proficiency. If the professor recommends a new placement, the placement score will be changed to allow the student to register for a more appropriate level course. How to view foreign language placement exam scores. FLP exam score information can be found in the technology platforms used in advisement at USC. Navigate at the bottom of the page under the Courses tab. Self-Service Carolina by clicking the Testing tab from the Student Profile page. Advising students for the Foreign Language Placement Exam. How to advise students for the Foreign Language Placement Exam. When advising students for the FLP exam, the following recommendations from the Department of Languages, Literatures, and Cultures are important to know and tell students. 1. Try to do well on the FLP exam. Students can satisfy a program of study foreign language requirements by getting a certain score on the FLP exam. Also, students who place in and complete higher level foreign language courses with a grade of B or higher may apply for back credit for the exempted lower level courses. The form to apply for back credit is available at the Foreign Language Placement Office. 2. Take the FLP exam for the language studied in high school. Do this even if they want to study a new language. Students who begin a new language in college often change their mind and decide to take courses in the language they studied in high school. If the student has already taken the FLP exam for the language they studied in high school, they will be able to enroll in the language course they placed into at any point. Please return to Blackboard and complete the quiz for this section. Once you complete the quiz with a score of 100%, you will be able to proceed to the next section.